completely transformational. I mean, it runs into the trillions of dollars. I mean, the current financial infrastructures are...
Tokenization. So tokenization, blockchain is real. It's been around for quite a while, but now it's becoming more effective, more efficient.
What are the assets outside of Bitcoin? Is it just like, is it kind of, and who decides that? It feels like it all kind of stems from the CME.
So that force may be strong enough to offset the 4-year cycle. Who knows?
Yeah. So you're saying next year bull market?
They try to shake me out, but I was born ready. Dropping down the price, then I'll be getting plenty. They want all your bags and they want all them empty.
We got a super cycle on our hands. Also, we got Solana extra bullish on XRP. An uphold $1 trillion transformation hidden in plain sight. But first, we got Well Insider. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock news. And as always, nothing in this video is financial or investment advice. Please always do your own research. Justin, ETF clients buy 38.04 million worth of XRP, bringing the total ETF held net assets to 922.71 million. I'm on by Justin. Jamie Dimon says blockchain is real.
You know, we moved $16 trillion the other day. In one day, 16 trillion. It goes through our AML systems, our risk systems, sanction systems, fraud systems, OFAC systems. You know, it's cheap, it's fast. So we've always been using technology to do a better job for the client. And we're going to do the same thing in tokenization. So tokenization, blockchain is real. It's been around for quite a while, but now it's becoming more effective, more efficient because people are finding ways to do it faster and cheaper, permissioned or not permissioned. Smart contracts, I think, will probably be real. We're working on stable coin and a JP Morgan. We have a JP Morgan deposit already. And think of it as a token, which is a deposit. We can pay interest on it. And as a payment system and a network, we're involved. If we can use things like that to do something better, faster, cheaper for clients, we're going to.
XAIF crypto, big signals for XRP. XRP starting the bubble, currently right around 215.
What are the assets outside of Bitcoin? Is it just like, is it kind of, and who decides that? It feels like it all kind of stems from the CME, maybe. Like CME supports Bitcoin, XRP, and Sol. So therefore that flows into Vanguard. Like how does this, how does that actually flow of decision-making work?
Yeah, I think anything that has an ETF around it can fit into this framework. So first it was Bitcoin, then it was Bitcoin and ETH. Now it's Bitcoin, ETH, and Sol. XRP is starting to bubble up around the edges.
We got a couple from Paul Atkins.
American entrepreneurs built the most dynamic economy in history, in part by taking their companies public and by sharing rewards with workers, savers, and investors. That partnership is worth reviving. If we want the next generation of innovators to choose our public markets, we need disclosure that is calibrated to a company's size and maturity. That is driven by market demands and to the extent mandated by the SEC that is rooted in materiality and not the whimsical, social, or political agendas that might exist.
Another one from Paul Atkins. SEC chair just dropped a bombshell. The next leg up is getting closer.
And do you think that can happen before the end of the year?
Well, we'll see. We're working with Congress and we're providing what we call technical assistance to them regarding legislation to make sure that they're staying on what makes sense and that meshes with other laws and whatnot. But we'll see. I can't prognosticate that, but we have enough authority to drive forward. I'm looking forward to having an innovation exemption that we've been talking about now. We'll be able to get that out in a month or so is what I'm hoping. We were impeded a bit by the government shutdown. Obviously, we couldn't work on things during that time, but we're on track and we will be able to forge forward with the crypto area and make sure that we are able to embrace this new area of innovation that for too long the United States basically is just pushed back against.
Uphold on-chain finance is $1 trillion transformation hidden in plain sight.
How big of an opportunity do you think for TradFi?
Completely transformational. I mean, it runs into the trillions of dollars. I mean, the current financial infrastructures are at least 70 years old, and changes in financial infrastructure come along very, very rarely. And this transformation is overdue because there's been a lack of regulatory clarity for, frankly, perverse reasons for a while.
Meanwhile, we got a new wallet alert, Anados Finance. XRP community, we're proud to announce the launch of Anados Wallet, our embedded wallet solutions designed to be the foundational onboarding experience for the XRP ledger. Anados launches the XRP ledger's first passkey secured wallet in partnership with Palisade. Are the 4-year cycle is over? Who's ready for the next leg up?
Bitcoin is behaving more like a risk-on asset. It has played the risk-off role at different times during the European sovereign debt crisis, during our regional bank crisis. But right now, it's risk-on. It is climbing another wall of worry, and that is the 4-year cycle. We think the 4-year cycle is going to be disrupted, and what I mean by that is Bitcoin regularly dropped 75 to 90% in its early days. The volatility is going down. It's down about 30 some odd percent. And I think there's a fear of the 4-year cycle. We think that the move by institutions into this new asset class is going to prevent much more of a decline. We may have seen the low a couple of weeks ago.
We got an update from Germany today, the world tomorrow. This isn't just one country talking about XRP, it's a narrative shift.
Wir lange drauf gewartet. Der bricht ein paar Rekorde. Höchstes Handelsvolumen am ersten Tag. Das hatten wir schon mal besprochen. 16 positive Tage in Folge. Da ist kein einziger Outflow-Tag dabei. Es sind 16 positive Tage. Und es wird der erste, der Spot-ETF sein aus der Kryptowelt, der die 1 Million am schnellsten geschafft hat. Das sind schon tolle Sachen. Und da ist es egal, wie es nach den Rekorden. Sie sind da. Was ist die Quintessenz? Die Quintessenz ist, das Interesse ist da. Das heißt, das Interesse von den institutionellen und Privatanlegern ist da, XRP zu kaufen. Nichtsdestotrotz, er macht das, was er immer macht. Er geht nach oben, er geht an den unteren Rand, er geht nach oben, er geht an den unteren Rand. Und es ist jetzt halt wichtig, dass er den Bereich zwischen 2 US-Dollar und 1,80 Dollar hält. Und von dort aus, bezogen auf das, was wir eigentlich erwarten.
Meanwhile, DS says, can someone explain to me what's going on? Solana, time to flip the switch. And Coin Bureau, CZ, we might be seeing a super cycle.
Don't quote me on this, but I think that force will be quite strong. So that force may be strong enough to offset the 4-year cycle. Who knows? Yeah.
So you're saying next year bull market?
We may be seeing a super cycle. Wow. So we'll see. Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah.
We'll see.
And XAIF crypto breaking. Wells Fargo, Citi, Bank of America, all discussing crypto market structure. Wall Street doesn't show up unless something major is coming. XRP isn't just early, it's positioned.
But obviously, we still have also the bank CEOs involved. I mean, this is, the biggest names in the world. Wells Fargo, Citigroup, Bank of America, also here talking about crypto market structure. We've had a lot of stories, guys, about, Brian Armstrong being there, Brad Garlinghouse being there, but this is the CEOs of the major banks. They're now meeting with senators about crypto market structure. So
massive.
And the longer they take, the higher we keep climbing. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in for another one. Make sure to smash some likes and subscribies on the way out. Check the links in the description. And as always, nothing in this video was financial or investment advice. We'll see you at the tippy top. Later, glitches.
Later, glitches.
Overseas, surfing in that liquidity like some jet skis. Super yacht, pouring up with the family. Golden passports, they can't tax me. XRP a few G's. Going dual citizen. Overseas, surfing in that liquidity like some jet skis. Super yacht, pouring up with the family. Golden passports, they can't tax me. XRP a few G's. Money kinda keep on counting. Rocket ships, yeah, we out T. Clown faces looking melty. Probably sad you was doubting. Headed up, no rerouting. Getting drops in them pools, so much room, feel like we drowning. When the masses institutions come, it's gonna be overcrowding. Getting bags as a young